Hi everyone, welcome back to the Soulful Cook, where I share with you some of my favorite vegan recipes. As you know, it's October and it's Halloween season, the most fun time of the year. Now, traditionally, Halloween treats are known to be full of sugar and dairy and a lot of unhealthy junk for our children. Today I'm going to share with you a vegan recipe for graveyard pots, which are made with layers of vegan brownie, chocolate mousse, and a peanut butter cookie on top. Now everything I am making today is vegan. It's made without adding any oil and without adding any refined sugar. If you prefer the written version of this recipe, head over to my blog at thesoulfulcook.com. All the products I used in this video are linked in the description box below. And just remember, anytime you do purchase from those links, you are supporting this channel in a huge way, which will only help us share even more content with you. All right, let's make some Halloween treats. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make our peanut butter cookies. And here's everything you're gonna need to get started. In a large bowl, we're gonna add our peanut butter. You wanna make sure you're using creamy and not chunky peanut butter. A 1/4 cup of agave nectar. You can also use a 1/4 cup of maple syrup or 1/2 cup of date paste. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm just going to give that a quick mix to make sure the peanut butter is a little bit easier to mix with. And then I'm going to add in my 1 cup of almond flour and 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm going to mix that until a dough begins to form. Just be careful not to overmix. So now I just have a baking sheet lined with some parchment paper, and I'm going to take a couple of tablespoons of the dough and roll it into a small ball, and I'm going to place that onto my baking sheet. And I'm going to continue doing that until all the dough is done. And you want to make sure you have some space in between each one because they will spread a tad bit in the oven, so you don't want them to start to overlap or touch each other. So now with a fork, I'm just going to gently press down on each peanut butter ball, and this is going to help flatten them because they don't spread too much in the oven. So I'm just going to help make them a flat shape. Then we're going to bake that in the oven at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. All right, so now while the cookies are cooling, we're going to make our chocolate mousse. And here's everything you're going to need to make the mousse. First thing you want to do is you want to melt your chocolate. And then to a blender, we're going to add 1/2 cup of pitted dates, 12 ounces of silken tofu, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then our melted chocolate chips. And then we're gonna blend that until everything is nice and smooth. And then about halfway, I'm just going to scrape down the sides to make sure I am getting every little bit of the mixture. So now I'm just going to transfer that to a bowl, and then we're going to chill that in the fridge for about 45 minutes. So now we're going to assemble our graveyard pots. So I'm just taking some vegan brownies. I'll leave a link to the recipe in the corner. And I made them a little bit dry because I am using that as my dirt. So I'm just going to crumble 3 or 4 brownies. And in a small cup, you can use a small mason jar or a dessert cup. I'm going to fill it up about 3/4 way with the mousse. And then I'm going to add our dirt, which is our vegan brownie, on top. And you want to make sure you're adding quite a bit. So now I'm going to take my peanut butter cookie, and I've just taken some mousse and I've put it in a piping bag. And then I'm just going to very slowly write out the letters RIP. And then I'm going to place that inside the cup. You want to place it a little towards the end and then just fill it up with some more dirt to hold it in place. And there you have it, easy vegan graveyard pots, perfect for the kids and perfect for Halloween season. If you're looking for more recipes like this one, head over to my blog at thesoulfulcook.com. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you do get notified every time I post a new video. If you ended up making this recipe, don't forget to tag at the Soulful Cook. I'd love to see how it turned out. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.